Matt the Man here. Hope you're doing well. So, Matt Reeves has come out and said recently that once again he's keeping a lot of stuff quiet. He's not giving us that much information when it comes to the Batman Part 2. We know they're going to start shooting it in April of next year. But he did say that the villain, even though he didn't tell us who the villain is, he said it's a villain that's never really been done before. Now, there are people are interpreting that as, though it's a villain that we've never seen before. Like Hush, which a lot of people think it might be because they hinted at that in the Batman, in the first Robert Pattinson film. And that it could very well be Hush, even though they kind of use Hush a little bit with the Riddler in that film, so I don't know why you would almost have the same villain, just with a different name in the sequel. And maybe when Batman has a giant rogue gallery, people, I'm going to say it, some people might think it's the Court of Owls, because technically that is a group, a society that has not been done in any film, movie before. Now, they have been done in the Gotham TV series. They used one of the seasons, they had the Court of Owls as like the main antagonist. But they have not used the Court of Owls in a movie yet before. Now, but I also interpret that as when he says, never really been done before. Now, you can interpret that as his idea of, you've never seen this villain done the way I'm going to do them, or him, or her. A lot of people think when he says that, so that means he's not going to use any of the villains that have ever been in a Batman movie. If you do that, then you're almost using almost all the villains, and then we got a problem. But once again, we can say, then we can go, well, let's see. Mr. Freeze, he's been done before, but not correctly. Fair enough. Arnold Schwarzenegger, he was Arnold being Arnold. Stay cool, bird boy. And Batman, what killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age. Freeze in hell, Batman. Or would you say Poison Ivy? Another one from Batman and Robin. Hey, we can even go into, the Nolan films. Maybe Matt Reeves had a better interpretation of Two-Face. Technically, in all fairness, I think Harvey Dent was great in The Dark Knight. But if you really think about it, we got very little of actual Two-Face in the Dark Knight movie. So we might finally see an interpretation of Two-Face that we've never really seen done before. We could have him already be fully Two-Face and dealing with the psychological aspects of being a man with half his face, burnt off. Why not? We really haven't done that yet. We had the Tommy Lee Jones version that was campy, and then we had the Christopher Nolan version that was more about Harvey Dent slowly becoming Two-Face. But we never really explored the Two-Face persona and the psychological aspects in The Dark Knight. We can also say Scarecrow, even though I think Cillian Murphy did a great job as the Scarecrow in Batman Begins. But we know that they already hinted at the Scarecrow in the Batman with the drops. So, that's another one. Bane. Someone could argue that Bane, whether you look at the Batman and Robin version or the Christopher Nolan version, that still wasn't 100% accurate of the Bane character from the comics. So you got Two-Face, you got Scarecrow, you got Bane, Ra's al Ghul is another one. I like Liam Neeson in the role, but if you actually know the character of Ra's al Ghul, well, in the comics, he's not white, so we'll start there. So Ra's al Ghul is another one they can be referring to as, never really been done like this before. Then you got Mr. Freeze, you got Poison Ivy, you got Scarecrow, you got Bane. I mean, we already saw a part of the Joker. Let me see, who else? Bane. We already seen Catwoman. We've already seen Penguin, the Riddler. Yeah, so, I mean, like I said, when it comes to who we've seen before, but maybe not in this type of way, Mr. Freeze, Poison Ivy, Two-Face, Bane, Ra's al Ghul. Let me know in the comments below, who do you think is going to be the villain in the Batman Part 2? I know a lot of people do want Mr. Freeze. It's time. A lot of people want, another Two-Face. I mean, technically, by the time this movie comes out, will be almost 20 years since The Dark Knight. So, or could it be the Court of Owls? People think, oh, Joker, but hey, we've seen Joker done so many times. And I have a feeling the Joker is going to be the villain of the third movie, if we ever get the third movie. But let me know in the comments below, who do you want to see to be the villain in the Batman Part 2? Matt the Bat. Subscribe to the channel.